Surprise, mofos.
Thought you were going to see Joe and Blair, but sorry, you got to see our faces.
Hey, what's going on? So for those that don't know who we are, why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, my name is Angelica Nicole.
And I am Chris Lewis. And we're here on the air with Joe and Blair.
Woo! And we are going to be taking over. Now, we have a couple of guests today that we want to introduce you guys to.
Yes, indeed.
You see them all the time, but you don't know much about them.
Right. And at the end of the day, I think we'll be very glad that they came. So.
Yeah. So why don't we give a nice round of applause to Joe, a.k.a. Seth Rogen's Laugh, and Blair.
Blair! Ooh, come on down.
Yep, that's your cue, guys.
Come on, guys. Y'all, we practice this. What the heck?
It feels weird over here.
It does feel weird.
Welcome, y'all.
What's up?
Damn.
What's going
You
on?
got it.
Hey, look.
2 buttons.
Look.
Did it though.
Okay, so just so you guys know, Joe gave me a job, and it was to push one button and slide a little thingy.
And they didn't trust her at all.
And nothing exploded when I did it, so I would call that. I would call that a success.
Hey, it's all
It's on
good.
fire behind.
Dang, man.
You guys are so cozy on that couch right now.
Yeah, it's a bromance right now.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, so tell us about this sweater you got on right now, there, Blair.
Well, it's
you
it's an
also-
ugly sweater.
Okay.
I didn't even see it was Darth
and
Vader.
it's Darth Vader. And look, everybody, you already know Star Wars week.
Yes, happy Impeachment Day.
Impeachment Day.
Yes, guys.
The Empire.
Donald Trump is out. Darth Vader's gone.
Darth Vader's now coming in to take over.
Yo, man.
The Empire has lost.
Yeah, so, Star Wars opens up this Friday everywhere. I'm in it, guys.
Word.
Are you really?
No, he's not.
You fucker. I was like, oh my God, congratulations.
So nice. Yo, what? Where you at? Like, I died real quick.
You should have been like, yeah, you should look for me in the movie.
Yo, wait, you're in a movie.
Ad Astra.
I saw that, and I was trying to look for you.
No, they probably cut my part. I was terrible.
Because you said you were in the part where like the running.
Yeah.
I don't even remember even seeing that. I don't even know if that scene's even in there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not joking. I genuinely think they took it out.
Yeah.
Because they had us run so much. I literally thought I was going to die that day.
Yeah.
I twisted my ankle like 4 times. Ooh. It was like 1,000 degrees, and I was wearing like army uniform. And they were like, okay, 10 more times. And I'm like, you can go fuck yourself because I'm about to throw up. And I hope you catch that on camera.
Look, can you explain to everyone how you got that job? Because you told me.
Now she's being interviewed.
So we did flip it.
Ambush.
So the way I got that interview was by lying. Everybody
It can work,
lies.
but not all the time.
Everybody lies on their resume and says, "Oh, I know how to do this. I've had this experience." Blah blah blah. It didn't hit me until I was going to vomit why I got this job, and it's because I forgot that I put that I have stunt experience on I was like, oh, I've wrestled with my brothers, like I have stunt experience. They're not gonna ask me to do anything major, and it was awful.
She's like Joey from Friends when he lied on his resume.
Yes.
All the things he's done.
Yeah, I love that show. I watch it every day. I love it. He's
they're
like,
taking it
oh, I
off.
hate it. I know. I'm so
sad about it,
upset.
too.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You guys are our guests today. And
Yeah,
we're just talking to each other. Okay,
It's
so,
just like, I don't even kill it.
so Joe,
I hate her.
So
why
true,
don't
though.
you tell us a little bit about yourself? Because you always sit back here, you push the buttons, and you don't really get to talk about yourself. So who is Joe?
I do all the tech things from Nebraska.
Fun.
How detailed do we want to get into this?
Long walks on the
Really?
beach.
Yeah, long walks on the beach
Really
is my
detailed.
dating
I
profile.
want you to start crying.
Oh, and scene, go.
Vulnerability is key, man.
When I was a boy.
Cue the water, cue the
So
water.
how long have you been in California?
About 4 years now?
Nice.
Okay.
Is it? Shit, I don't remember. Yeah, for almost 5 years.
Where were you going to go check? Just
He was hoping
I got
for
roommates over there,
in
I'm
the
like-
background to say, yeah, it's about.
Fuck, it's been a
like he was
decade.
going to go check the microwave or something. He's like, oh no.
All right, we're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what brought you out here? Blair?
Mainly technical theater and stuff. Wait, what'd you say?
I thought she was talking to you, and then she goes Blair, and I was like, wait, that question's for me.
He
I
wasn't
said,
even
what
here,
brought
but I
you
knew.
out here, Blair?
Question mark.
Oh God. No.
But he said technical stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's none of that back home. There's
Really?
no jobs, zero. Yeah.
I feel
Interesting.
that.
They don't have electricity in Nebraska, or
That's kind of
They,
weird.
if there's a position that's kind of
give
like
her
what I have
moments to
now,
come
there's
with the
somebody
joke.
who's senior, who's like been doing it forever, and then that's their job, and there's none other ones.
yeah.
Ah,
Okay. Did you go to
Yeah.
school for
Yep.
that? Oh, nice.
Majored in
Nice.
technical theater, production, all that.
That's amazing.
Whole
Can we
deal.
take a moment to recognize Joe's foot attire? I mean, it's just I was admiring that earlier. I'm like, yo, these are Timbs, and I mean, I just have the classic Timbs on, but like you
Oh,
got
the
some
custom
like,
Timbs.
he got some customized Timbs on. I'm like, okay, Joe.
I got these shoes like a year ago, and I think this is maybe the third time I've worn them.
Wow.
I know. I just like
Okay.
my Adidas too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear those
Well,
shit
hey,
out.
they're very stylish, my
Big time.
man. What size are you, bro?
10
My
and a half.
size.
So moving on then. Thanks for sharing, Joe. I mean, I felt that in here. Okay.
Technical theater.
And scene.
So Blair,
Yes.
tell us.
Oh God.
All right, moving on. So,
That was great. Next week.
So Blair, tell us about yourself and how you got yourself out here to LA.
I walked.
God. and that's why I said moving on.
Let's see. You know, I'm Blair Chambers. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say, I'm black. So I legit thought you were gonna say
I
that.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We're starting there.
Let's see.
Cool.
I met Joe in college. That's how we became acquainted.
In Nebraska?
Yes, in Nebraska. We went to a college called Iowa Western Community
Okay.
College, and we've been like good friends ever since then. And he moved out here. He's been out here for 5 years, like he said. And then every time he would come to Omaha and visit, he would come into Tilly's, and I would always tell him like, "Oh, I'm gonna move out to LA. I'm gonna move out to LA." Each year, and it never happened until 2017. I finally moved out here, and then we reconnected, and then
I was like, oh shit, he actually did it. That son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch
yeah,
finally
and
did it.
then now here we are. You know,
See, when people get out of Nebraska, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a big step.
yeah, it really, it really is though. Like, cause there's nothing for what we're trying to do. You can create it, but you will plateau.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
No one's gonna really push you.
Yeah.
So being out here, it feels good being around people that are, creative, because they're always going to challenge you. Like, I can throw an idea at Chris, and then Chris will be like, well, what if we do this? And it's like, oh, back home, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of yeses, which is
Yeah.
fine,
And
but
it
it's
ha-
like, can we
Yeah.
put your input?
And the other half people like put you down to like, oh, it's dumb, or like, why are you even doing that? How old are you now? Like,
Yeah.
shit, and you're like,
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like you get that
Ooh.
in a lot in LA too. Like
Yeah.
one of the first questions people ask me when they find out that I'm like a singer, they're like, "Oh, cool. So, how old are you?" And I'm like, "I don't want to fucking talk about it. Let's not talk about how old I am."
Stop. I am 28, though. I know I look like 35.
Oh, and how old are you, Blair? Oh, sorry, you answered the question.
Wow. Pay attention. Jeez.
Sorry. You're giving me
Some
nothing
shade.
to ask you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just
All
kidding.
set. You just,
Right.
where's Angelica? Oh, she's
So he
gone.
came out here before you did. I thought that, I don't know why, I thought you guys came like around the same time.
Oh, nah. No,
Okay.
definitely. I came out here with my sister, and she's doing kind of the same thing. I used to dance for years.
You did?
Yeah. I'm
What
trying
kind
to
of?
think. Hip-hop?
Oh.
Yeah, I had a dance crew. I had
oh yeah,
a
Rubik's crew, and what else?
all-new crew.
All new crew.
So, me and Joe and Luke. Luke is in the background. He's the one of the
Stop.
Oh, no. They didn't dance.
Oh,
They didn't
I thought you guys were like a dance crew or something.
was
That's
at
the
a-
way you set it up.
No.
Wow.
But,
I was picturing him like,
oh, shit.
I know that's very hard.
Yo, man. Joe's
Just
dancing.
can't.
No, so we, not to toot our horn, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
we were the first people. I always like telling it. We were the first people to throw a party on campus.
Oh, nice.
And my dance crew had performed.
Would your campus have like 15 people?
No, probably.
Yo,
It was a
she's
community
savage.
college, but still.
Let's just put that out there. Like,
It's about
damn.
6,000 people. Weirdo.
Damn, 15 people.
They had dorms on
They had
campus.
dorms. They had lots. Really nice dorms. Okay. Jesus.
They're gonna cry about this later. Thank you. Thank you for
I know
that.
they're not going to invite me back. They're going to be like, oh, that's the
break,
last
break,
time.
break. Producer back there like, we gotta go. That's not in the script. What is she doing?
She's going.
So you guys are the first people to throw a
Yeah,
party
to
on your
throw a
campus.
party, and then,
Why? They're
Well, I had the knack, as you guys know. I like to meet new people.
Yeah.
And I like to throw events because that's my way of like networking. And so off campus, I was a club promoter in Omaha, and
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
legit question.
No,
They
yeah.
have clubs in Omaha?
yeah, they actually had a really dope club called the Capitol.
I thought you were going to say the cow something. I was like, that's fitting.
No, yeah, and so I wanted to bring that to school, and I really don't know how the conversation came up, but we were able to throw a school like dance.
Yeah, because I DJ'd at the time,
Ooh,
and I think you had the dance
nice.
thing, so you
Yeah.
wanted to put on a performance, and it's like, oh, it's
Yeah,
a
and matter of
thing.
fact, that performance was on my Facebook thing.
Oh, your memories or whatever?
Yeah, it was so like, what are we doing, man? God, what a time to not be alive.
Dang.
Fuck.
Okay. Got real
A
dark.
lot happening right now. Is there what button do I push now? What button do I
All right,
push?
go to commercial. Go to commercial.
You're saying the horn? Actually,
He's
there
like
is a
crying. It's like,
crickets. But
Crickets.
So,
it's the dot, dot, dot.
Yes.
So considering that you guys are both from Nebraska, now I've heard that whenever people are from Nebraska, like, and if they find each other out here, it's kind of like an amazing thing. Like, it's like,
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
man. I fucking love it. What our last yesterday's episode was a bunch of Nebraskans that were in town visiting me, and it was just I don't know, it's awesome. You know, I'm sure it's probably the same because you're from Boston.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
definitely
awesome.
a camaraderie.
It's like that, like when you find someone on set and they're like, "Oh, so they're from Nebraska." Like, you're from? Oh shit!
Yeah.
You instantly click.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
good
and I just remembered. I remembered the girl who is from Omaha.
Who?
She's a friend of mine. Her name's Amber Mitchell. I'm sorry, Amber Michelle. My bad. But
That sounds familiar.
yeah.
I'll have to go on the.
I met her on the farm one time.
Amber Michelle. But yeah, that's awesome. I mean, because I can imagine, especially with California being such a big state and so many people out here, when you find your clique, it's like, oh, y'all can talk about anything and everything.
Yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of that, so California has like about 4 million people total.
I'd like half of you to leave now.
All you would hear is
All right.
Sunday. I took a friend to a commercial set, dropped her off or whatever. She got a ride back from somebody. Cool. I'm setting it up. Here we
I
are
already don't like
Wednesday.
this.
This morning I was shooting a short film, and I was chopping it up with this girl, and she was telling me that she was like, yeah, I had a commercial shoot on Sunday, and I was like, oh, what? Where was that? Oh, it was over here. I was like, really? And like that was that. I was like, oh, really? Blah blah blah. We exchanged Instagrams. You know how it goes. And then she was friends with Raven that I took there, and I was like, you know Raven? And she was like, yeah, that's the girl that Raven got a ride from her.
Oh wow.
And I just thought it was weird because of the fact that like I dropped her off that morning, and that girl took her home later on that night.
And then you
here we
guys
are
met.
actually
Yeah.
meeting.
Oh.
But on set, she was telling her, yeah, my friend, he just dropped me off. And so she's like, you're the friend that she was telling me about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? There's 4 million people, and what, like, it's Wednesday. This is not like it's like 3-4 months down the road. I'm meeting you like that. Like, yo,
So
that's-
are you gonna
it's
ask
like,
her
it's almost
out?
like when I met you on set, and then the next day we saw each other.
yeah.
Like, what?
I don't think you heard her question.
No,
which,
he didn't.
Which is
I saw her talk, but I was gonna finish.
He said, I saw her talk, but I tuned her out.
I was like-
Most people do. It's okay. So you're going to ask her out?
No.
Oh.
No, it was just cool. No.
Dang.
No.
Slide in the DMs later.
Trying to make a love connection
No,
on
it's
here.
just, yeah, no. No.
You already did, didn't you?
No.
Did you find her on Instagram though?
Yeah. That's how I knew
Okay.
that she was friends with Raven.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay, let's not make the eyes on me.
Dang, slid in the DM. So,
Sliding DMs.
cool. So you guys have been out here for a while. How long you been out here, Blair?
3 years.
3 years.
Kind of.
Almost, sorta. All right.
Yeah. Getting there. Hashtag old as fuck.
Hey, man, what are you talking about?
I know, we're young.
We're young.
Don't you?
Oh, yeah. You just turned 21.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's right.
Yep.
Fuck, I almost forgot.
Yep.
Her
That's
face at first was like, yeah. Like, she's like, damn.
clearly
no,
because she's not lying.
yeah, someone tunes in. That bitch is lying.
Yeah.
So real quick, how long have you guys been out here though?
I'm born and raised here.
Oh, born and raised. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole time.
And
I'm sorry?
What's up?
What was that?
I said skies.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right.
pretty, a little over 3 years.
3 years. Okay. I guess so. This is more towards you. Do you feel like since you got here, you know, it's all like gung ho about like getting all the jobs and everything. Is the passion still there for you?
Yes, absolutely. It is.
I'm
Only
glad you
because
And how much has it changed?
it's changed a lot. I can't believe we're getting interviewed. Like, this is nuts. Aren't we the host?
Don't worry, it'll come
Yeah,
back
but
to
it's
me.
okay. We'll flip it. We'll flip it.
Oh, okay, we'll flip it back.
I'll
All
get
right.
real personal.
Ooh, all right. So, yeah, no, I definitely think it's changed, and it's vibrant even now because, you know, being out here when I moved out here by myself, and I didn't necessarily have like family, or I knew people, but it wasn't like I had an establishment out here, and so. You know, I had to get my footing. I had to just learn how to survive in California in a new setting. But knowing why I came out here was, you know, always on my mind and always in my heart. And so after the first few years, you know, I realized that, dang, like this is exactly what I want to do. This is why I want to be who I want to be and why I'm here.
Everything's solidified.
Yeah, everything was solidified, especially this year. I mean, again, I don't want to toot my own horn, but you know, I've had a pretty can't even talk, can't even speak English. I've had a pretty great year, and it's because of the fact that I kind of understood. Okay, California is a whole different minefield, and you know, having met people like you guys and understanding that we're all out here trying to be something great is nice to look at. You know what I mean? And I think. Yeah, it's just gonna keep growing from there.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one can come after that. That was a good speech.
No, I know. For me, passion-wise, I feel like right when I moved here, my main goal was to do sound for film, actually. So like coming out here doing that, and then it quickly changed to like finding a job right away, and then I got sunk right back into theater.
Yeah.
And I kind of took over for about 2 years or so, where it was just, you know, grinding, doing whatever, and then I found myself promising myself to do these, I call them micro obsessions, where I like literally try to obsess over, that's kind of a bad word for it, but like different goals, I guess. So like learning a program and doing this and like kind of getting into everything. And then throughout the years where it finally like got to this show now that we're doing, it's like, I feel like now it's actually back on track to when I like first moved here. Cause it was always just kind of like, oh, I'll learn this and then maybe that'll be fine. Whereas now it's like, oh, I'm actually passionate, like really passionate about something.
Yeah.
So it's,
I think that's usually how it goes too. Because
Coming back
after the
around.
first year, you're kind of just like, okay, I think that's the point where you realize whether or not this is even for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of times you'll meet people that after their first year, they're like, nah, I'm going back. Like, this is too much. You know what I mean? And it's those that actually stay and stick it out and work towards it that you realize, okay, like they're very passionate about it. So
Yeah, 2 days ago, a friend hit me up, actually congratulating us on the show, by the way.
yay.
She had asked me, oh, how's the acting career going? I was like, oh, it's going good. I can't complain, you know? And because she doesn't act anymore. And it kind of like, I just remember meeting her at, do you guys ever recall like those event tour things that would come on like the radio and they're like, oh, have your kids star in Disney and all that.
Yeah.
And so me and her had met at one of those conventions and we stayed friends since then. And when I moved out here, I reached out to her and she was still doing acting. And then I just remember like her telling me like, yeah, I'm just you know, I had to take a break. That's what she said. But then 2 days ago, she like confirmed, like, yeah, she doesn't have that passion's gone. And I don't. There's times where like me, I'm like, yo, I'm like scared that that's gonna happen to me. But then I think like I have like really awesome people around me to keep me like in that realm of why I came out here. So I don't think it will ever happen, but I'm just like, I can't let that happen at all.
I think another reason why, and I think it's just coincidental that she happens to be a female, is it's really not easy, but I feel like it's more likely for a girl to kind of lose that passion, because I've been in the entertainment industry since I was 15, and it's disgusting. Like, there are a lot of dark sides that you don't see, and a lot of things that like women go through that men don't always go through, and like you guys just you're not going to understand. And so when I had somebody the other day, I told him, I was like, yeah, just like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know about the music industry. Like, I want to do it because it's my passion, but like, I just don't like the industry. And he's like, well, if you like, if you feel that way, then it's because you're not pushing hard enough and blah. And I was like, let's take it back just a second, because you have no idea like what I've been through and like the stuff that, you know, happens. But you know, it's still
green.
There.
Yeah.
I hope he's not watching.
Tunes in. I'm watching Shoddy. I don't even know how he says.
That's not even close. Not even close. No, I can't do his voice, but I can tell you that's not it.
That's not it.
You're canceled. Cancel. Stop. Yeah. My passion's still there, so I'm Gucci, man.
That's good.
Well, that's good.
Ain't nothing losing.
So, Joe, tell us about a time when
Band camp,
1995. Tell us about a time when you were out here that you had that breaking point, if there was a breaking point for you. Like, you was just like, all right, you know what? Maybe I need to rethink or reevaluate this.
Like a crossroads.
Yeah.
It was probably like 2 years in, I'd say, when I came out with three other. There's three of us, roommate wise, for Nebraska. So we all came out here, and then we all, got our own job, and then it's just, I felt like it stayed the same throughout 2 years. Like we were going to work and coming home, and it was fun. But now it was just kind of getting old. And then the breaking point was, they can agree with me on this, there was fucking cockroaches in our last apartment, and it was so gross. And it was like we were all tight on money and stuff, and then like everything was just that last apartment was so shitty. So like when those things are compromised, you just feel like everything's falling apart, and it's like driving you insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess work was still fine, but it was still like, just trying to make friends out here, because that's the hardest part, is making friends out here.
Loyal, authentic friends.
Yeah.
Also, let me just say real quick, because before it gets too far, because people will say, I hear this all the time, they're like, oh, it's hard to meet people in LA that are not fake and blah, blah, blah. Listen, listen, look at this. 25% are from LA. The rest of you guys are transfers. So, if it's hard to find loyal people, that is not an LA thing. That's the people, because they're out of LA.
Oh, wow.
I'm the one dude on Amigo with the mask.
Oh, hell yeah. What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
That's wild. I mean, I guess she has a point.
Yeah. We're the transfers. Like,
we're the transfers.
Most of the people in LA are not from LA.
No, yeah.
Of course.
100%. That's why, she said that to me. I believe when I said something about the women out here are like fake.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you're talking to like the girls that are not from here.
Yeah, because I'm from LA, and I mean, I'm real as fuck. So.
Okay.
Sorry, back to you guys. We're interviewing you guys.
Yes.
Sorry.
Dang.
I guess that kind of applies everywhere. I know, the whole fake thing for here, but like, I guess even, because thinking about it, just being in college, because you go to class with everybody, and you're kind of like, just thrown into everything, and so it's
55-year-old.
Yeah. It's easier to make friends that way. Whereas out here, you're like trying to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas that you're not like in bad situations where it's like.
Okay, so Angelica, I already know you're gonna come at me. Chris is just probably gonna laugh.
I'm so ready.
So, but look, Joe can be like, oh yeah, I guess he was. I was.
Let's talk about it.
I was
I'm
pretty
preparing.
fucking popular at school.
Oh boy.
I was. There's no
And
bullshit.
why is there a penis on this?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Click it.
Don't click it.
That's for later.
Oh shit.
Sorry. So let's
He just
get
goes
back
to Pornhub
to that would be hilarious.
so
you were
I-
popular in school.
Yeah,
Aw.
and I'm not gonna lie. When I first moved out here, I was lonely.
Yeah.
You know,
LA
it was
was-
weird because I was so used to being back home, like I could do anything and like hit that person up, hang out, whatever. And then I get out here and I was just like, dang. And I actually didn't even immediately like reach out to Joe right away. I was just like, the work was going through my head, but then I was like, damn, the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I don't know nobody out here. It's weird. And now I'm like, I've figured out and
You've built a fan base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first real bonding moment was when you're like, "Hey, you have a better phone. Can I do some tapes or whatever?"
Oh yes,
Is that what you
yeah.
always
So
came over to use my
I
phone?
was my cousin Eli. He was shooting my skits, but he lives in San Diego, and he can't like always come up here. And so I had kind of expressed how I felt about it to Joe, and then he was like, "Oh well, you got an iPhone?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, you just film on your iPhone," and it just never crossed my mind. And he was like, "Yeah, they shoot the same thing." And then at that time, he was interested in getting into VFX effects. And so I was like, well, you want to shoot one of my skits and you can kind of use that as your tests? And he was like, yeah. And so we bought like a little
Oh, it's actually right there. Yeah, the little gimbal thing.
gimbal. And then we did a Bird Box skit and like turned out good. And then we hit that fire ass Valentine skit. That shit was so
That was
fucking
still my
fire.
favorite,
That's
yeah.
so fuck, man. Social media shit was so fucking fire. And then that was like our moment of like bonding even
yeah.
more. And then we kind of realized we had the same ideas and stuff like that. And
It was a bro-nection.
yeah.
Oh my God, I've never heard that before. Sorry, that was the
Romancing?
most horrible sound that's ever come out of my mouth. Just so you know, that was terrible.
Yeah, let's try that.
She's
again.
not that sweet.
Say it one more time.
All right, so yeah, it was a bro-nection.
Wow.
Is that better?
Evil queen. God damn. So yeah, that was we got close after that, and then we got married and got
So
2 kids.
when is the first time you guys made out?
This is
Hell,
getting
honey.
real weird.
He's like moving closer. I don't know if you guys can see this, but he's so close to me now.
over here.
He's trying to get off the couch so bad.
What's
Casting couch. you guys would be an interview.
Bet you didn't
You guys
know.
would
Yeah, that's why.
All right, bringing the other contestants.
What?
So you're gonna do that and that.
Don't answer that question because
Yeah,
that wasn't
no,
a real
there's
question.
not. That was for sure like irrelevant. It was
Was- no.
me
No,
making
we're
a
gonna get
joke.
into it.
Oh, okay.
So Kiana tunes in. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
What?
she's beautiful.
Thank you.
How long
yeah.
have you guys been together?
It has been
3rd grade.
since third grade.
Wait, since she was in 3rd grade, or
Me.
Wow.
She wasn't even born
Wait a
yet.
minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's been a year and a half.
oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
man.
Okay.
It's
Awesome.
been fun.
How'd you guys meet? Are you okay
This
talking
guy,
about it?
Actually. Huh?
Are you okay talking about it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It was,
Oh,
through,
okay.
it was through Blair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, me and him used to go out like every other day. Just like
Yeah.
either to like WeHo or downtown or Hollywood, whatever.
Wait, so how did you meet her through him?
We went to Barney's one day.
Yeah, Barney's.
And then she was there. And then, but I really met her when we went to Christian's, was it 4th of July party or something? It was like,
Yeah.
it was some bonfire, but then she was there. We just got to talking and then
I didn't even know he was into black girls. That was like one thing. I was like,
surprise.
because like it's weird. Like I talk about girls with Joe, and he just like replies, but he never really like brings up too many things.
You think
So-
that's, and I mean this genuinely, do you think it's because he has a girlfriend? And
No,
so
it was
he's not
before
like-
that.
Oh,
yeah, no,
okay.
even before
Oh, okay.
that.
All
Like,
right.
so I never, like, I was telling Kiana that anything that you bring up to me, chances are I'm finding it out for the first time because even though me and Joe, we met in college, we didn't hang out like that much really, unless it was like for a theater like
Yeah.
show. We had to like, I mean, we said what's up conversation, and he did his thing, I did my thing. So it wasn't until here that we got really close. So anything that she would find out, I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't know he did that or whatever. That's new to me.
Wow.
So
You're like,
the
wait,
whole-
he's white? What?
yeah. So I was like, I didn't know he was into black girls. I was like, oh shit, okay, so what's up, man?
Yeah. I mean,
But-
she's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a dime. That's top of the line. She actually wears her hair like that too.
Like what?
The whole.
Oh, yeah.
She does
Oh,
that
like,
too.
oh. I did it
thing.
in honor of her. Said she tonight. Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn. Oh, Mike.
Liar, yo. That's crazy.
She's out here with the. What's that on your?
Oh, I got a little bling. Let me.
Oh wait, what? I just
Yeah, I've been
I
seeing
don't
it
know if
all.
anybody. Can you? Oh, there we go.
Nah, we can't really
I don't
see
know
it.
if
Who
okay, well,
cares?
you keep talking into the mic.
That's so messed up. Okay. Camera's like,
Taking the mic away from me. Oh no! You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. It's a jewel. It's really cute. I love it. I'm probably gonna get more. You can't tell me not to. I'm just kidding. No, I really do love it. It's like one of the best decisions I ever made.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Oh, I see it. All the
It's-
e-boys on TikTok has it.
It's like a grill, but super, super tiny.
Yeah, it's
tiny.
like
It's
a
a
cute
new
little
thing.
petite grill. Yeah, I've had it for like 4 months. I actually got it like right after that we did the show, and it's just cemented on there like they
Okay, I was
would
about
with
to ask.
braces. Because I can't do the drilling into my tooth and
Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, is it the drill or the?
Oh,
thing?
no,
So
no.
Is that over time it might fall out? Do you have
Right.
to
right. So they said in about 2 years it'll probably fall off. It could be less. It could be more.
Swallow it.
Yeah, I was about to say you better hold those.
Yeah.
No, they said that if you people swallow it all the time.
You just have to dig through your poop.
Yeah.
Back up. In your teeth.
Babe, are you done
Damn.
shitting in there? Yeah, but
It's gonna take a second. I gotta find something.
Yeah.
found it.
Ooh.
Somebody actually told me a story where they chipped a tooth and then swallowed it, and the doctor told them to wait it out, sift through your poop, and then they put it back in. That's a real thing. Yeah, they do that.
No.
I would have just
Dookie
went with a
tooth.
chip tooth at that
Yeah.
point. I'm like, fuck that.
No,
the
you're not putting a poop tooth back in my mouth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even just the
not.
process of like sifting all your poop.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Now you got poop.
It's not that
hands.
important. Just give me give me the, what is it called?
The filling or
Filling,
the-
yeah.
What is it?
Give me a mold or a crown
yeah,
or-
crown. Yeah.
Anything else.
Fuck that. No.
Anything else. Put a pine cone little thing in my mouth.
Yeah,
place.
you walking around with the shit mouth, like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing
I'll
that.
be paranoid that my breath smells all the time just because I have
Yes.
a poop tooth.
Someone's
Just
like,
went through
hey,
me.
Angelica, hold on.
I have to use mouthwash every time.
Every time before
time.
you say anything. God damn, no, mate.
So,
fuck.
So-
Blair.
Oh, yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You can have your moments.
We had an agreement here.
it's-
I know, I'm sorry, but I love talking.
Yeah,
so just-
clearly, so
yeah,
shut up.
Cut me off.
I'm just kidding.
It's just
She
a little
stabs you on
spat.
camera.
Relax.
Yeah, just relax, y'all. We do this on a daily.
We go way back.
Just the dynamic.
Way
they just
back.
bad.
We
you know?
go way back to like an hour ago.
10 an hour. This is ridiculous. So Blair, I mean, as a single man, how are you finding yourself?
fucking horrible. Okay. You don't have to say no more. It sucks.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. I
Because I
quit.
get it. I understand. I get it. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, we've had conversations.
we've had conversations,
Yeah, you know.
and so, but I just want to be able to ask, like, as far as being in this industry and wanting to pursue something big, do you feel that it is necessary to find somebody within that, find somebody outside of that? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not opposed whether they are in it or not, but I think it would help if it's somebody in it because I don't, not everyone, but I've actually had girls tell me that they don't want to date me because I'm an actor, due to the fact of like the income is the lifestyle, the beginning part is very
not
like
stable.
understandable. I get it. Actors, if they're good,
Lie.
they're good at lying, so
Yeah.
you're hard to tell.
Actually, do remember seeing that on like dating apps.
the
back.
seeing your significant other one do a job to kiss someone, and that could get. I've heard so many stories of people like not feeling like okay with seeing their husband or wife like make out with somebody. Like, matter of fact, there was someone, I was on set, of course, and they had said that they would be okay with their significant other like doing all that, but if it was like a TV show where they had like a girlfriend throughout that course of like 3, they would probably be like
a little iffy.
Yes, because there's a possibility that
You can
over
show
time you can
feelings.
build a relationship.
Yeah.
And it happens. You're constantly like
With that person.
you guys are running over lines. Maybe you guys are off camera like just testing out like the sexual scene, maybe not, but obviously there are going to be at least like 5 takes of you like making out, and then all right, back to 1, and then doing the same over, and then eventually it's unless that person has a strong mind not to fall for you, but I'm not surprised when that stuff happens, because it's like you're with
He's like, women fall for me all the time when we run lines.
oh God no. God no.
Okay.
I am too nice. I have an education and I'm not a fuckboy, so that's why I'm single.
Fuck boy, Animal Planet.
Well, I was actually that kind of goes into my next question. I was gonna ask you. No, it's a real question. This is what happens when I'm too funny.
Funny is a strong word.
And I'm a strong funny. We've been over this.
God, let's say obnoxious.
I am. It's okay. So what I was going to ask you was, do you think that this industry keeps you from being in a relationship? Because I know there's a lot of pressure, like in the media and like with other actors. Like when you're in a relationship, it's almost like if you're not in a relationship with somebody who's just as big, like people don't want to know that you're not single. Like people want the single actor, the single musician. Like, do you think that is something that like you have to kind of balance, or? Dang,
I just lost train of thought. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's okay. We can go to the next question. That's fine.
So it's very tricky. I mean, all eyes are on you, cameras, lights, and you have to be prepared at like I saw an article saying something about it was David Dobrik, and the article said David Dobrik spotted sporting a little facial hair. Is that his new look? And I'm like, the fuck?
Who fucking cares?
Like, who fucking cares? And so that's the things that like a significant other like would have to worry about, especially someone that's not in the industry, because if you're dating someone that doesn't have they don't care about it, they love you for who you are, they have it the hardest, because they're going to see the tweets, they're going to see, the comments, they're going to say, oh, Chris and Angelica, they were spotted. They were what the fuck? So like, you know what I mean? Like they weren't doing nothing. Like they're just, and then obviously you're sitting there going, hey, what was this about? And then you got to explain.
Well,
and
you got to
then,
date somebody. It sounds like you're saying you have to date somebody who's like secure with themselves and secure with their relationship.
Yeah, 100%.
Whether or not they're in the industry, they have to be secure.
They have to be understanding that the industry that we are all trying to get in is people are going to try to find the littlest things to try to make a story out of it. So
right, because 9 times out of 10, if I go to the studio, I'm surrounded by men. Like male producers,
and already
engineers,
that's
like
Angelica spotted in the studio with like 10 guys.
Right, exactly. Then it's
10
like
black guys. What's gonna go down? Like, what the fuck? Like, whoa.
It's a party. It's a party.
Angelica, why? You know what? I'm not gonna answer that. My album came out. Did you like it? Cool. Thanks.
Bye. So I feel like time always goes by really, really fast when we sit down here with you guys. And if it was up to me, I could literally talk forever, because that's what I do best.
We know. Yes.
Yeah, we all know. We all know. But I heard that you guys have a game for us to play.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a game?
Yes.
Of the
Yo, Meagle.
Yo Meagle? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Look.
we're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. And when we get back, we're going to try something. It's pretty, we tested it last night, so it's pretty funny. So
Which button is that?
it's the break button.
Okay, don't make me sound like a
Wait,
dumbass.
no, bring down the slider first. Otherwise, there you go.
Yeah.
Now hit break.
Where?
This is
Oh, BRB?
BRB. Sorry.
See,
We'll be back. We're back. What's up?
Grab your mic. Hello.
Thank you guys.
you're welcome. How did we do?
This is a dope takeover.
Yeah.
Good. Better than me.
Yeah, no, stop.
I mean, like literally half the episodes, I'm over here being like, "Fuck, everything's broken." Let me fix that. All right, so right now we're doing the special thing. We tested it out yesterday. We're talking to strangers on Omegle, and they're gonna pop up. Hopefully, we don't see any dicks. If we do, I'm sorry. YouTube,
Listen, I'll be mad
don't
if
get
you
rid of
don't
us.
see a dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. If I see a dick, I'm gonna hit. I got this little dick thing that pops up right here.
That's what
that
the dick
hides
is
it.
for.
Yeah, but
See,
we're
it's an
gonna.
eggplant. Don't worry about it.
It's just
Okay.
don't worry. All right.
I think we have to give our viewers what they want. And what they want is to see somebody pop up.
all
with
the
a dick.
dicks. Yeah.
Do the viewers want that though?
All right.
Viewers,
so
do you want that?
let's get
Guys,
into it.
settle a debate for us right now. Oh,
Do-do-do.
is that?
Hey man, can you hear us?
No. I
It's
don't.
frozen.
Hello.
Imagine,
his eyes is moving.
imagine he's
Oh,
not
he's there.
frozen. And he's just.
We'll go on to the
Oh,
next
hello,
person.
sir. Oh, okay. Mr. Miyagi left the building.
Wow.
What's happening? I can't
Yo.
see.
Oh, he passed up on it. What the fuck?
Okay.
A dick? Aw.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
What? Okay, no. Are they passing on us?
Yeah. People can pass on
They
us.
said, "Fuck you guys." Wow, that's really. I feel really offended now.
Yo.
Hey, that's wild. Hey. how
Oh
you
my
doing?
god, that
don't
was
like
a
us.
fast one.
Da-da-da-da.
What up?
Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing, bro? You're on candid camera. No?
Can you hear us? Hey, give me 1 second. Let me double check something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because
Let me double check.
them over here.
Let me double check the sound.
I mean, all these lights are blocking my view, so I'm like, I
I
can't.
know.
Yo, it was good.
Well, you're not missing much.
I guess.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear him on there.
I can hear sound.
What's up?
Oh, what's going on? Oh, wow.
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, how you
Hey.
doing, man?
What up? You're on candid
Damn, you
camera.
fine as fuck. Where y'all at?
Ah.
Damn.
Thank you.
What is this, a
Oh, he
talk
saw a
show
girl.
or
He was like, oh, yes, this is what I was looking for. He was like,
something?
yes.
Oh, yeah, that's what I've been looking for all night.
See, you stayed with us the longest. Everybody else passed up on us in like 0.5 seconds.
Where are you guys? Like right now, what is this?
What do you mean?
Well, this is the
Oh,
show.
This is a show, man. You're live.
Podcast. You're on a podcast. You're live on a podcast right now.
Turn up a little bit.
I see. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
What is it called?
It's called On the Air with Joe and Blair.
That's
Yes,
right.
indeed.
Who's Joe and who's Blair?
All right, this is Joe
That's
right here.
Joe.
And Blair's this
And Blair is
black
coming up.
gentleman coming over here.
He's coming up right here.
This is
I just sent you our
Blair.
Twitch thing. We're live right now.
We're live right now, man.
Yes, sir.
But let me ask you, man, if she wasn't here, would you stay tuned?
Probably would have left.
Yeah, man.
What did he say? He said,
Yeah, man.
oh, you would have stayed? Oh, I appreciate that.
Appreciate
All
that.
right, cool. That's what's up. That's what's up.
We
Where you from,
appreciate
man?
the lie.
I ain't one of those dudes on here, trying to beat that meat,
No, we don't need all that.
Nah, we don't do that.
She was
That's what we're
for it.
looking
She was looking for
for.
that, but nah, we don't need all that. Where you from,
No,
man?
no. Shit, I'm from Orlando, Florida. What about
Oh,
you
okay.
guys?
Oh, word. Okay, so we're out here in LA right now.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
Hey,
he's from Nebraska.
I'm from LA.
She's from LA. I'm from Boston, from Nebraska.
All right, that's what's up. I always wanted to go to LA.
You've never been?
Nah. Only to Alabama, Georgia, and Washington, D.C.
Oh yeah, that's not
word,
close at
word.
all.
that's not close at all.
So what are you doing on Omegle tonight?
Shit, I'm just chilling. I'll be making fun of people, cracking on.
Ah, word. That's what's up.
I just be bored, man. Just chilling, man.
Yeah.
And it's like what? Is it? It's like midnight for you right now, right?
Yeah, it's 12:05.
Oh my
Dang,
God,
all
you're
right.
not tired? I'm ready to go to bed.
Nah, I just got off of work. I'm just chilling, finna smoke some,
Oh, what are you gonna smoke? I work at a dispensary.
Oh yeah, hook me
Yeah.
up. Shit.
What are you
He's like, yo,
smoking?
let me get some weed.
Yeah, let me get some weed.
All
I
right,
smoke
see?
weed.
Yeah, just tell everybody your address and I'll send it right to you. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do
and
that.
this is the moment where he meets his plug.
Right. Yo, I got a plug in LA.
Yo, son, let's go to LA. I got a plug.
Right.
If I ever come to LA, I'm definitely gonna be looking out for you guys. Shoot.
Yes.
Hey.
Hell yeah,
yes,
dude.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
tonight.
make sure you follow, dude.
On the
All right, I
air
got
with
you.
Joe and Blair, man.
Sent you the link. All right, you have a good
All
one,
right.
dude.
Have a good
Bye.
one, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'll send you.
That was fun.
That was good.
What
What's
up?
man?
What
How you
up?
doing?
What you-
Damn. They don't like us, bro.
Whoa, it's real
Fuck
dark
is
in
that?
there. What?
Welcome
Hey,
to the
how you
casting couch.
doing?
Yo,
What's up? Oh, damn. Just,
they don't give a shit.
hello. How you doing?
Oh wait, no. She popped up yesterday. This is totally a scam. Are you real? Bullshit. Yo.
Oh, wait, it's a scam? How?
Yeah, it's a scam.
Why are they doing scams on Omegle?
What clickbait? It'd be like, hey, what are you doing?
Hey.
Look at my webcam while I get naked.
Oh, no. We don't need all that. What is
Look,
this?
I am not trying to see no one die, so get off of that one.
Yeah.
I know. What if we see a murder on one of these?
Oh, and it stays. Like,
God.
oh my god.
We were witnesses.
What do we do?
Yeah.
Are we involved?
Oh,
And he's
God,
like,
man.
you guys decide if she lives or not.
Hey.
Yo.
No.
What's happening? Oh,
Oh shit.
dang. This is kind of interesting, that whole Omegle process and how like people
I'm
just...
a little offended that they
Yo.
skipped
Hey.
on us.
Yeah. What's happening?
What
All right, how you
What
doing?
you doing?
I'm freezing down here.
What?
You freezing?
Breezing.
Oh, he's breezing?
He's breezing.
Freezing.
Oh, okay.
Is it another
Alright.
term for jerking off?
That's the best one.
What
I've
you
heard.
all guys up to?
You do it all the time?
What?
What you guys up to?
Oh, what
Oh,
are we
we're
up
filming
to?
a podcast.
Yeah, you're live right now, dude.
Yeah, you're
Check it
live
out.
to at least 9 people.
Go and follow.
Go follow.
I can't.
Like
Take
and
care.
subscribe. Okay, bye.
I don't think he.
I think he said take care.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did, right?
He
Okay.
said
I
take
think so. All right, bye.
I don't think he speaks any English though. That's the thing.
Yo.
Like, it was there, but not really.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Oh no, another scam. Get out of here.
Ah!
See that one? She looks real.
Nope. Hey, what's happening?
That was good.
Oh.
Just got out the pen.
Hey,
Yo.
Good.
You can't come at them that aggressively.
Hey, how's it going?
You.
What did I do?
Hey, yo, what's that?
Oh, my fault. Jeez.
Hey, what? Hey,
Because
what?
they go so quick.
What's
Give
up?
your mom back her phone.
Wow.
The fuck?
What are you guys doing?
Shouldn't you be in
Is that an
bed?
owl in the
Don't you have
background?
homework to do?
No, it's
No.
holiday.
I've got no homework.
No, what are you doing?
Where are you from?
Where are you guys from?
Nanya, bye.
Oh, shit.
That's so original.
That's so cool. Oh.
What's up?
What am I looking at?
Hey, how's it going?
Somebody's.
Hi.
Hey.
Are we
Oh, do you
saying-
not have a mic? He just typed hi. Here, let me switch
Stranger
to this
is
view.
typing.
There you go. Now you can see his
Ah,
view.
there we go.
Stranger is typing. Want to see? Oh, no, absolutely not. No.
Give me that.
Get out of there!
Oh my God. Oh, what's
Give me
up?
that thick, juicy.
Oh God. Hey,
What's up, little
man?
guy?
How you doing, man?
Hey,
What are you guys doing?
a
We're filming
podcast.
a
Doing a
podcast.
show, man.
You're live right now.
Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
go ahead
live.
and
Follow
follow.
it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you're gonna be famous.
Okay.
Oh, nice. He's so
What are
humble
you
about it.
doing?
Just looking around.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You don't
Talking
have
to
homework
other
to do?
strangers.
just looking to talk.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
How's your day going so far?
Okay.
Did you have school today?
I never went today.
Okay.
Did you ditch?
No. I just stayed home, cleaned.
Oh,
Oh, you
Whoa.
cleaned? Oh my god, how cute!
Where you from, man?
Canada.
Canada. Oh, nice.
People love it.
Canadians really are the nicest people on the planet.
That's awesome, man.
Yes.
You're so sweet. We're in
Hey.
LA.
Do you like
Oh.
beaver tail?
I've never tried it.
You
I
never
have tried moose jerky.
Moose
jerky?
jerky.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Is it? Is it better than
It's like
beef
better than
jerky?
beef jerky.
Ah, we said it at the same
Interesting.
time.
Have you had it?
That's awesome,
No, I've never
man.
tried it.
All right.
No, I've
Wait.
tried alligator jerky.
Whoop.
That sounds a little gross, but
It's a
Sounds
southern
good, sounds
thing.
good.
It's a real southern thing.
yeah.
What time is it over there?
Huh?
What time is it over there?
It's like 10:05.
Oh, so
PM
it's
or
like
in the morning?
PM. I
Oh,
think
okay.
my clock's a little back, but a few
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
but- Yeah.
You're so sweet.
How old are you,
Thank
little
you.
guy?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 12.
12. Oh, nice.
I remember what it was like to be 12.
Yeah.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
time.
He's a lot nicer than a lot of 12-year-olds I know.
Yeah.
I was just saying,
Don't ever change.
Stay,
Be nice,
stay
be
home and
this
clean.
nice
What the
for
fuck?
the
Right. I mean, like,
rest of
dang.
Damn.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You have
man.
great manners, and don't you ever become a jerk, or I will come find you. Just kidding. His mom's gonna be like, "Oh, shut the computer off."
Don't grow up like us. We're real pieces of shit.
Yeah, man.
It was good talking to you, dude. Make sure you hit that follow button. Thanks. You have a good one.
Bye.
Wait, what are you guys doing right now?
We're filming a
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, we're filming a podcast.
You're on it.
On what? On what?
On,
On
on
Twitch.
YouTube. He just sent you the link, and you can click it and follow it, and then you can watch it.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care, man.
This has been awesome. I'm gonna go right now.
All right.
Oh,
awesome.
thank you so much.
Bye-bye, man. Take care.
Bye.
Oh my god.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I like
That
that.
was, yeah.
Yeah, everybody else has just been a real dick.
That was cool.
That one other guy was
guy was
cool,
cool.
but everybody else is just like, yeah.
You want
hey,
to
what's
see a
up,
lot
man?
of cum?
Yeah, like fuck no.
Yeah. Why that look like your brother, Joe? Oh my
Whoa.
Joe,
Dude,
is
I
that
saw
you?
something moving in his crotch. I thought his dick was just waiting.
Oh no,
What's up, man? How's it going, G?
Can he not hear us?
Oh,
Are you watching?
might be a fake.
Like petting your pussy.
Could be a scam.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
no mic. No.
Wave if you can.
Having mics, bro.
We're
What?
doing a podcast.
Yeah, you're live, dude.
Fuck yeah, man! I want to thank my family, you know, that I made the artist that I am today. I couldn't be here without them.
Get your plug. Get your plug.
And you know, it's something that I've been doing all my life. You know, like
Congratulations.
been through a lot of shit when I was young.
Yeah.
And I really think that freedom of speech is something important for me.
Nice.
So thank you for the award.
Hell yeah.
You're
Streaming
welcome.
to all of our
Thank
three
you for
people.
being here tonight. We appreciate it.
Where are you from?
Canada, man.
Oh!
Yeah, hey, man.
Another Canada.
Okay,
would literally
the
be
last
back.
person we talked to is from Canada, and he was the nicest guy on the planet. Don't ever change. Stay nice, because Canadians are the best. Americans suck.
I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all from LA, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you could tell by my Valley
that's
accent.
good.
What?
You got a nice rivalry going with Kawhi and James, so that's nice.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, basketball, man. What the fuck?
Look, all I
Look,
care
do you
about.
see his sweater? Do you see his sweater? You really think he cares about basketball?
I care about football, man. So we gonna talk about football.
You, no.
Now he's gonna next us. Great.
Next, that's right. Bye.
Yeah, that was too much, bro.
Oh, fuck. He really left. He really left. Damn. He's not so nice.
Didn't even get that follow. Fuck.
Wait, did you send it the link?
Yeah. I'm sending everybody the link.
Oh, he probably will still follow. Wait,
That
why
is
were
so
you?
funny. What's
Man,
happening?
that's wild.
Wow, that was crazy. Another Canadian that stays on.
Yeah, that's great.
He wasn't
weird.
as nice as the other person, though.
Yo,
What's up, man?
Oh man, what the hell's going on over here?
man,
Hey,
you
man.
are on. Oh,
Oh,
shit. What happened?
Oh, we lost him.
we're from the FBI. We've been watching you through your camera.
Hey, yo.
We watch you in the camera on your phone and on your
Hey.
laptop.
What?
What are you doing?
Just browsing Omegle.
Oh, okay.
Nice. How many dicks have you
What is
seen?
this? What is this going on?
We're filming a podcast right now.
That's right. You're live,
Oh, and what is it about?
We just talk to each other, interview each other. We were hoping to catch a dick on here too.
No,
but
we weren't.
haven't seen
Oh, that's
anything.
interesting. This is something for the first time I'm seeing something like this on Omegle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
yeah.
really,
You have to be different. How many dicks
Yes,
have you
what are
seen
we
in here,
looking-
though?
What are we talking about?
Penises.
Oh, I have seen a lot of them today, so I would like to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Too many to count.
Or congratulations if that's what you're looking for.
He's not looking for that.
Well, yeah, man. Well, make sure you hit that follow button. And we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bye.
Oh my god, that feedback is horrible right now.
Oh God, I feel like we're in a basement.
Hello?
Welcome to the murder chamber.
What's
Are we in
going
an
on here?
escape room?
I don't know.
Watch something pop out.
Dick,
You
like
just
this
see
flop
like
of dick.
somebody.
What's happening?
Oh, God. I don't know.
Hello?
All right, we'll do a couple more.
Okay.
That wasn't long.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, man?
What's good?
Hi,
Hey.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just studying.
Oh.
Studying? Okay.
What are you studying?
Biology. I'm from Argentina. I don't speak English.
Oh, okay. ¿Hablas español?
Yes, sí hablo español.
Ah, ok. Puedo hablar en
Speak
español,
Spanish.
pero solo poquito.
Okay. ¿Por qué parece ¿Por qué parece todo tan profesional?
I don't know what he said.
Nice.
Lost us.
Twitch.
Say that again.
Hit that follow.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's nice talking to you, brother.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, you have a good one.
Oh my God.
All right, we'll do one more. We'll get a good one.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh,
What's
making
happening?
beats.
Whoa, what's this? What's going on here?
You are live on Twitch and YouTube, dude. Click the link, hit the follow.
Yeah, YouTube. What's up, YouTube? How many viewers?
What's in the background there? What's happening? What are you guys
How many viewers? Yeah, how many viewers?
Right now,
And what is the viewer content like?
I think we got like 500.
Yeah, right, bro. Wow, guys, you got like 10 or 14.
If that.
Yeah, if that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's alright. +3.
What?
Do you say we're
Plus
crusty?
I would hope not.
+3, bro. +3.
Oh, plus three.
Okay. +3.
Yes, +3. You guys having a good night?
Yeah, so far. So what do you guys think about them trying to impeach Trump?
Oh, they didn't try. They did.
They didn't. It like went through.
It went through, so he did get impeached?
He
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Yeah. Say hello to fucking house rules for everyone.
House what?
House rules.
Oh.
We're gonna initiate martial law.
They're gonna initiate martial law. And this is
Yeah. And bye.
Obama 2020.
All right, cool. Well, that was
wild.
fun.
That was wild.
So yeah, this is the
fun.
first time we did this on air.
I couldn't do
What
that
would
by
you-
myself.
What
That's
you
weird.
guys? What do you guys think?
That was. I like the Canadians. I do.
That little boy
that
was
12-year-old
so
boy,
sweet.
Right?
He
You
was
meet
great.
you meet the craziest motherfuckers on
He was
here.
like, yeah, my day was okay. I was like, oh my god, we about to have an intervention right now.
Oh no.
I know.
I thought he was about to be like, well, these somebody. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
He was so sweet.
Because he said like, yo, I just want to talk. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
ooh.
I know.
What's
And he was like, I didn't go to school today. Like, oh, he was so cute.
I just want to see some dicks.
That's why I
But
cleaned.
I'll deal with you guys.
Yeah.
But no,
I mean,
that
you
was-
guys
that
are
was cool.
you're a dick, so.
Wow. She didn't hold back at all. That's wild. Yo, you are something else.
Classic.
Something else, man. Dang, Blair, you just gonna take that?
No, that's cool.
That was a good one. Oh, I'm not even talking to the mic.
Yeah, clearly talk.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for taking over the show,
Thank
man.
you.
I thought you were trying to like
Guys.
high five it or I
Thank
don't know.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Leave you hanging.
Chill.
did he just knock him off the couch?
Bro?
Yes.
Can
it's
someone
annoying.
call security?
Angelica, what the hell?
Damn.
Don't make me do it again.
Oh, wow. Why?
Ever.
We can
That
still
sounded
see you.
that sounded like ASMR a little bit there for a second.
So, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate you guys, all three of you, tuning in.
Yo, whose man's is this?
Yo, who mans is it?
Yo,
Yo, get some.
yo, that's crazy.
No, bro. Thank you guys. Appreciate
Yeah.
Seriously,
Of
thank
course.
you guys for having
This
us
was
again.
this was awesome, y'all.
Bye, Dick.
Bye, dude.
Oh man.
Sick.
Well, okay.
You only
Well,
have
before we
3.
go, thank you guys to everyone that has stuck out with us since day one. This was a bonus episode, and we'll be back in New Year's. Got some new stuff coming up, and we will finally be taking over Spotify
Hey, all right.
at some point. Hopefully,
That's gonna be fun.
So
Do I get to come back for that?
No.
Forget that I pushed you off the
We'll try
couch
to
just now.
squeeze
If I
you in.
didn't push you off the couch,
we'll see. We'll see.
No,
We'll
absolutely.
see. No. It's next year's gonna be awesome, guys. So yes.
Cool.
2020,
Yeah, so
new decade.
yeah, 2020, new content. Gonna be Wednesdays at 8. Stay tuned, follow, subscribe. That's right.
Subscribe.
Thank you, Angelica. Thank you, Chris. And as always, peace.
That was awesome, guys.